Paw Order. Episode number 14. Morning Madness. Segment, The Morning Routine. Welcome back to Paw Order, the only podcast where sophistication meets slobber. I'm your host, Whiskers III, certified predator, velvet monarch, and lifestyle guru to the emotionally stunted bipeds who dare call themselves my owners. With me today is a returning guest, the golden retriever who thinks birds are government drones and once ate a bee out of sheer curiosity. Barkley.
Hey, whisk. It's great to be here. I brought a stick. It's not for throwing. It's for emotional support.
You brought a twig.
It spoke to me.
I'm sure it did. Just like the toaster spoke to you last week.
It buzzed twice. Once for yes, once for freedom. But we'll get to that later. Let's talk mornings, right?
Yes, the sacred ritual of the dawn. A time when the light blesses my fur with golden highlights and I practice my mindfulness by ignoring everything that breathes. What's your morning routine, Barkley? Try to use full sentences this time?
Okay. Picture this. It's 5:12 a.m. Sharp. I wake up, not because of an alarm or the sun, but because the wind changed direction. Instinct. Alpha level stuff.
The wind changed direction.
Something shifted. Could be a squirrel uprising. Could be climate manipulation. Either way, I bolt upright.
Into the wall?
Okay, yes. There was a wall. I didn't see it. But it moved overnight, I swear. They do that.
Of course, the walls are in on it.
They are, Whiskers. But I don't have time to argue with drywall. I immediately sprint to the door and bark 3 times.
3? Specifically?
1 bark to alert. 2 to warn. 3rd bark is ceremonial. It tells the humans that the dimension is still intact.
And what do they do in response?
They groan and throw a pillow, which is, of course, the secret code for good job, soldier.
Naturally. And after your morning security theater?
Breakfast patrol. I sniff every bowl in the house. Mine, yours, the babies, the cactuses.
You mean the plant?
You never know, Whiskers. That thing has spikes. Nature doesn't arm itself unless it's hiding something.
It's a succulent.
Exactly. Succulent. What kind of name is that, unless it's code for alien intelligence?
You're unhinged. But at least you're consistent. My morning routine, in contrast, begins with awakening from my slumber atop the master pillow, where I've strategically placed myself for maximum warmth and visibility. I rise slowly, like a queen, rising to address the masses. Then I let out a delicate chirp, just one, to remind the humans that I live and therefore they must serve.
I've heard that chirp. Sounds like a dying kazoo.
It's alluring.
It woke the baby.
That was collateral damage. Anyway, I make my way to the kitchen, stopping only to glare at the hallway mirror for 7 to 9 minutes. That mirror cat's a shady little imposter, and I won't let her challenge my sovereignty.
You hissed at her last week.
She blinked first.
She also mimicked everything you did.
She's a provocateur, like most of your kind.
Hey, I may chase my tail, but at least I don't scream when the food touches the side of the bowl.
The acoustics matter. If the kibble echoes, it's stale.
That's not how sound works.
It is when you have standards.
I ate a full diaper once and survived.
That is not the flex you think it is.
I just want the listeners to know I'm not afraid of danger.
You're not afraid of taste either. Clearly.
All right, but can we talk about what you did after breakfast yesterday?
If this is about the vase, it jumped.
Whiskers, you stared at it for 6 minutes, flicked your tail twice, and then tapped it off the shelf with the deadest eyes I've ever seen.
It offended the room's feng shui?
It was your owner's mother's ashes.
Then she shouldn't have been stored in something so tacky.
You're a villain.
And yet the humans still pet me first.
That's because you scream if they don't.
They call it vocal feedback.
They call it emotional terrorism. I heard them.
Listen, I maintain a certain atmosphere in the house. I'm the curator of vibes. The morning sets the tone. A single misplaced sock can ruin my chi.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to keep the UPS guy from stealing our souls.
He brings packages.
He wears a uniform. That's what the shadow agents do. You ever notice we never see what he takes away?
Because he delivers Barkley.
Exactly. Delivers confusion.
You need therapy.
I have the stick.
Your stick cannot solve generational trauma.
Then why does it smell like comfort and wood?
We are not unpacking your olfactory delusions on my podcast.
It's not a delusion if it makes me happy.
You once licked an electric outlet and barked in French for a week.
I was cultured.
You were concussed.
Still smarter than the Roomba.
The Roomba is my nemesis.
You ride it.
To assert dominance,
It's vacuuming.
while I ride it.
So you're just a furry dictator on a tiny chariot.
Now you're getting it.
I think that's beautiful.
What?
No, really. You just are who you are. Regal, screamy, possibly possessed. But you own it. I respect that.
Well, I suppose your paranoia has a certain rustic charm.
You mean rugged masculinity.
No? I mean chaotic foolishness wrapped in fur.
That too.
All right, let's wrap this segment. Final thoughts, Barkley? Anything you want to tell the listeners about mornings?
Yes. Wake up with purpose. Sniff your world. Love hard. Bark louder. And if something looks suspicious, pee on it.
That's... wow. That might be the dumbest and most profound thing I've ever heard.
I contain multitudes. And also grass.
This has been Paw Order. Join us next week when Barkley tries to convince me that squirrels run a shadow government and I attempt to teach him the concept of a mirror without breaking it again.